usar frases como los hombres tienen dos cabezas y piensan solo con una. Qué mala manera de empezar esta cagada de streaming, ¿no?
Sí.
Cargar.
No.
¡Ábrete la X!
Adiós.
El recto del Metal Gear. Hola amigos, ¿qué traen por aquí?
No debería importarme tanto. Una de las personas de la raid era yo mismo.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
No, vemos que onda. Abramos entonces el navegador de nuevo.
¿Puedo
I'll
moverme?
squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
¿Qué? No, 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 no,
Desespero.
no, 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 se me desconectó el control. ¡Ayuda! Perdón.
Right. Are you
Será vos.
all right?
Vas a tener que comerte todas las cinemáticas de ayer.
Tenía el control en la mesa.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Bien.
GW, the Arsenal AI
La
is
luna.
corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Not working.
¿Cómo dice? ¿Center?
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Gracias.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who
Mira,
talked?
así puedo dejar de
Ocelot?
controlar
Not exactly.
la mesa.
I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air,
Así
sea,
se
and
ve
land
Raiden.
support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support,
Las
Arsenal is
policías las
nothing
caderas,
more
¿no?
than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW. Including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with
recién
GW
empezamos.
destroyed, hasn't it?
Perdí porque tenía que agarrar el control y hacer cosas.
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Van a abrir la sala 4. Va bien.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Give up free will to get.
What exactly do you find so
Let
funny?
your country control your mind.
Charades usually are humorous.
No,
I
no
wouldn't
quiero
have
abrir tu
minded
comida,
watching
quiero abrir
some
el
more
ladro.
of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
Yo soy los
The
Patriots.
S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Ah,
You
ese es el
think
tweet
this
que
little terrorist incident is your own
Huh?
doing, Solidus?
ese es el
This
tweet
is
que
the
mencionaste que
S3
estaba
training
escribiendo.
kernel.
Sí, el guante.
Ujú.
An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
Sí.
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson
¿Qué
realized
juego dice?
what was going on,
¿Ah?
he played
Juega
a
Chile
diplomatic
sub-20.
part. As for the
Oh.
computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project
Cierto, no
has
vi
no
cuando
room
le-
for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation,
que
the right
revisar la-
story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius.
Ah,
And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program.
¿cómo te
You,
reciben Signet? What?
Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but
Ah, no,
pawns
no, no,
placed
no
to
reciben.
create the perfect simulation.
Él la sugerencia, ¿no?
Solidus,
¿Por qué me
you
lo
and the
costó
boy
en
were
el 2005?
selected because your
Ok.
relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of
va bien.
freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Me hace gracia porque de verdad esta
Except for
cinemática
the
ha sido.
appearance of the
Yo
real
planeé esto.
Solid
No,
Snake.
mentira, yo planeé esto. No, mentira, yo planeé esto.
I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Me toca rápido. Uy, que no sé qué, que puedo desviar las balas. Fuck you.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Tremendo.
Mm.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
¿Cómo?
Staged.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots
Ya, eso tiene más
developed.
sentido.
Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
Kojima, no, pero
Pure
Patriots.
self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
What?
Waste of metal, my dear. But your luck's run out.
Huh?
This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Yo tirando bolas de quién, puro que en cacho.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise. Just try. How's this then? Damn.
How about this instead?
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out.
Está atacándolo
Take
con sus
your
poderes de
reward.
mujer negra.
It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
¿Ah?
Y de eso se trata toda su historia, men, no sé qué está dando.
Everybody down!
Entonces sí tenía poderes de respetar las balas.
What the? Impossible!
Era la técnica que tenía y no bullshit el juego.
She is Lady Luck.
Ah,
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Libre. Cuando estoy encima del Metal Gear, pero me ataca el instinto de pegarte una paja salvaje.
Suele pasar.
Brothers! Liquid!
Liquid.
I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him.
Who wrote this?
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn.
Certainly, it's a good way to go.
Tengo que tocar el control que así se me cae.
Es cierto que esto es un juego.
Snake. Ya. ¿Cuánto más?
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Es el día de Navidad, señor.
April 30th?
That's right.
Exacto.
George
es el
Washington
9/11.
took office as the first president of the United States of America
¿Cuántos
200 years
11
ago
serían?
today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence.
Claro.
The dawn of a new nation.
Un 9/11 es bastante penca porque es como
The
un
end of the
9/11 nomás.
Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin.
Sí,
This
pues,
is
no
where
es
freedom
como
could have been born.
se sintió ver 592 en el momento a que inserte chiste de un fandom.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles.
Les enfants
Cloned from our
terribles.
father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
¿Qué es
Ya has jugado demasiado. Apaga la consola
By
ya.
history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power,
No,
their
tenemos
own
que tener a los
interests, by
Patriots
controlling
de...
the digital flow
Yada,
of
yada,
information. I want
Tenemos
my
que
memory, my
tenerlos viendo
existence to remain.
esta escena.
Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
Luego de un
That
comercial.
will be my legacy, my mark in
¿Se
history.
acuerdan cuando tenía comerciales? Lo tenemos.
But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
¡Ahora sí lo dijo! Bueno, ¿eh?
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200
Ahí está, ahí está,
years, the kind of
Ah, sí, ahí está,
consciousness
ahí está.
formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
What?
Jack, listen carefully,
Oh.
like a good boy.
The
up.
mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives. Through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Raiden, you seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally
En serio, ¿de
feel.
dónde salen todas
Another
esas
possibility
historias?
is that self is a
Éxito.
concept you
Del...
conveniently
La
borrow
weá
out
que
of
te
the mind
perdiste
that
ayer.
endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else
Yeah,
tell
man.
you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Damn.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Okay.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free. I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
What? The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed. Brace yourself.
Ah, gameplay.
Sí, jugar. Si me morís, bro, que... No, espera.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Is that the best you can do? Let's go.
Au, oye.
Eso fue mucho. Bajó un montón, como un solo golpe.
Take this.
Ay, nadie me quita. Esa es la mejor parte.
Ahora está sola.
Fucking hater.
What's wrong with you? Is that the best you can do? Take this. Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do?
Esta pelea no puede.
Let's go. Take this. What's wrong with you? Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
Ow. ¿Quién es?
Raiden, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes,
Oh,
you
that's
are.
true.
You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
No le va a gustar, pero no. Quiere que me va a ganar.
Los malos.
Oh, no. ¿Cómo?
EYO, what's up, my homies?
Is that the best you can do?
All right. Le dije, estoy aburrido.
Mm.
It's boring.
Son malos.
Se mueve la cagada de espada, por concha de Mario. Ahí está.
Ey. No, gracias por eso, weón. Recién gracias por conocer a Sólido de la nada.
Bloqueando. Incendio. Ahora me sigo incendiando. Eres tú porque tienes demasiadas cosas abiertas. Cabros, que chistosos que son, lo estoy viendo en la otra pantalla.
Claro, culiao. Este va bien. Acaba de llegar yo también que mate, ¿qué?
Ready to give up, Jack?
Oh.
Take this. Take this.
Oh, what? That's it? Oh, right.
Is that the best you can do?
Carga, el juego me estaba ganando de nuevo. Ya terminé este video haciendo la toma. Creo que entiendo ahora por qué la gente le gusta tanto que no pierde todo a pesar de lo que no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Ya estoy. No, esto es una mierda.
What's wrong with you?
parece una pájara.
Is that the best you can do? Let's go. Let's go.
All bark, no bite, right?
Esto es peor que tu canción sobre el perro muerto.
Ay, mira, no me gustan los perros.
Is that the best?
What? ¿Y qué hace bueno esto?
Ah,
Ah, le pega. Pensé que había encontrado una manera de pasarme el fuego. Hasta me emocioné por un segundo.
Is that the best you
pero si no se cree que tengan la espada de Heaven's.
Cuchillo sin filo que tenía en la cocina. Y te ha dado paja simplemente afilarlo botando. Oh no, what should I do?
Is that the best you can do?
Eh,
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
¿va tan rápido que? Pero,
Is that the best you can do?
Pero si estoy...
Is that the best?
What's wrong with you? Is that the best you
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
Lo bloqueé. Ahora se me pegó, me dijo. Tremendo.
Is that the best you can do?
Estoy sin alma ahora mismo. Sin alma, completamente. No me importa.
Qué raro.
Qué gran videojuego. Qué ganas tengo de no estar jugando esto y estar siguiendo armando ese equipo de control que
What's wrong with you?
No sé para qué tengo dos ojos y la profundidad no me ayuda nunca. ¿A dónde le estoy pegando? ¿A dónde? En ningún lado. ¿Por qué? Porque no existe enfrentamiento, ¿no?
What's wrong with you? Is that the best you could do? What's wrong with you? Die! What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Die! What's wrong with you? Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
Dos minutos se demoraron, compadre.
El que vi yo era 4:30. Bueno, el que yo veía atacaba una vez, le bloqueabas el ataque con la espada. Y probablemente por eso se demoraba.
No me gusta bloquear el ataque con la espada. Paso.
Is that the best you can do? Let's go.
Ah, pero
Let's go.
Orders.
Yo, Walter nomás, total. La misma wea.
I did this.
Uno de los mejores juegos de nuestra generación, gente.
Mm.
Hay un punto donde me carga. Me carga ponerme así. ¿Sabes? De verdad que me carga. ¿Por qué? Porque una de las weas que más me molestaba cuando yo veía gameplays era cuando el culiado no dejaba de quejarse. Entonces ya me carga ponerme así, weón. No es que yo quisiera, weón, odiar Metal Gear Solid 2, weón. Es tan poco divertido a veces esta wea. Ni siquiera es una wea de... ¡Oh! ¡Qué desafiante! Tengo ganas de intentarlo mucho. No. En especial porque el culiado que estoy viendo el video hace exactamente lo mismo que estoy haciendo. Pero a él le sale mejor. E incluso en su gameplay hay veces que le pegáis y el culiado te bloquea porque memes. Wow, this is fun. Justo ese no puedo bloquearlo. Ah, ya, sí, al parecer la weá que comillas le robaron a se le cayeron simplemente. O sea, que la recogió de la torre.
El...
Por lo menos aquí en Chile,
Ah.
una batería y no sé,
Ah, ese se la entregaron de vuelta.
sí, no se la robaron, se les cayeron, y van. Ese ataque colado no se puede los hierros. Eso. Al final eso pasó en Argentina, le robaron, acá lo fueron unos flights culeados siguiéndolo con piedra. No, bien, perfecto.
What's wrong with you?
Igual la otra espada le está quitando la barra verde, ¿no? Pues nada, porque perdí la otra. Imprescindible. Para cuánto tiempo.
Show me a good time, Jack.
Take this over here. Is that the best you can do?
Creo que más. En fin, ya lo gané. Listo. Nos vemos en 15
Solo hay que bajarle uno. Solo hay que bajarle una barra.
Sí.
Eso. Supone que ahora solo son puras costumbres. Ok. Mira el lado positivo, ya le ganaste. Ya no tienes que pelear con este mundo, ¿no? Wow. Gente. El mouse está delante de la pantalla.
Sí, lo sé.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Gracias, Danganronpa 3.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is
Son
actually
reales
fiction.
para mí.
What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future.
Esa no era una entrada al metro, esa era la entrada al bar donde tocan las que se
Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name and your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
No realmente. Al final no quería que odiaras a Snake. Pero quería hacer que su parte fuera tediosa para que pues, dijeras, uy, qué malo es Snake, Dios mío. Snake es malo, no puede gustar.
Never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Es Raiden Plans.
They taught me some good things too.
Wow.
I know.
I had no idea.
Inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry.
Eso explica los tacones, son roños.
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with.
Ya, pero él eligió Raiden, entonces lo reclamó. Es como un slur, ¿no entiendes?
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
Perdona, ahora estoy pensando.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
No.
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part
Es que
of GW,
Raiden es un nombre
namely the
unisex.
information about the Patriots'
Se
identity.
puede seguir llamándose Raiden.
Which means that there's
Pero
a
con el otro
perimeter
nombre
code
ya
in here
Jack
that
de Rivera
defines what that
ese ya no.
information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Socializar Io.
Yo teniendo la pálida en pose ahumada.
Ah, perdón, le está haciendo señas a otra persona.
O sea, en Nueva York.
What's wrong?
Supongo que es exactamente lo mismo. ¡Una puta paloma!
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to
Estás
find out
diciendo que el
together,
final,
aren't we?
culiao. Me chingué que es una referencia a Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, eso me hace todavía más chistoso el cómo se habían
See me
burlado
for
de
what I
esta.
am, okay?
Shingeki verso cayéndose sin motivo relacionado. ¿Está embarazada?
Sí, pues si lo dijo. Voy a dejar
Sí.
de explicar cosas.
Explica.
Sí, desde Empire State Building acaba de irse todo el volumen, bueno, no sé qué parece.
Oh.
Solid.
Se acaba de ir el audio. ¿Hola?
¿Juego?
A menos de que me digan que es así. ¿Es así?
No, no debería. Tendría que tener audio. Sí.
Now, today is the day I met you.
Are you talking about...
To teach that to our children, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow,
Peor de lo que pensaba.
joy.
No sé cómo quité
We'll
el
tell them
sonido,
everything
weón.
together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears.
Que verles pasar hasta la generación futura. El único que ha seguido vivo por alguna razón, el Trollface.
No sé qué wea hice.
O sea, ¿qué tal entonces si no se nos actúas entonces y final? Es que vuelven a hablar.
La super cresta, weón. ¿Estás viendo esto?
Sí, estamos viendo el mouse moverse en la pantalla, ¿no? Sí, y mientras la cinemática de fondo.
Ya, bien. No sé qué hice, weón, pero no tiene sonido. Bueno, ayer.
Bueno, ya terminó el juego, así que...
At the stars and the sky up above, and think, what am I made
Wow, ese fue Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty.
Am I full of
Wow.
sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? I walk by myself on the streets below and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these?
Ese creo que es en otro juego. En otro juego.
I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
¿En qué sentido?
Ok. Sí, ahí deja escribe el porqué que hay que lo leo después. Por eso, pensamiento al respecto del juego. Sí. Se puso al final del juego. Es exageró lo que es.
4. El 4. El que está para Play 3 y es un juego de mierda que solo está para Play 3. El 4. No solo de Play 3.
Por eso el 5 si corre.
Why can't each of us in the world ever see
Hamburger
best
Country,
things
yeah.
in life are free? Little sounds of
Entonces,
laughter.
tengo problemas con varias decisiones dentro de acá del juego en esta secuela, pero pues al menos puedo entender el por qué hay gente que sí le gusta el juego y entiendo también a la gente que no le gusta.
And I cry, love, do not pass me by.
La verdad que voy a estar neutral al respecto.
Please stay
Puedo decir que no me
for a while. Make time refuse to
molesto de jugar. Tanker es molesto de jugar.
say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been.
El juego más profundo que he jugado y tengo 14 años, ¿cierto? ¿Sabes qué? Es molesto de jugar.
Here I stand, come what may.
Ya que no, un videojuego es una obra interactiva. Una obra interactiva. La mitad es molesta, pues tira abajo lo que es el paquete completo.
Inner peace, not war.
Es molesto,
And dreams that I let slip away.
No puedo darle un 10 de 10 ni cagando. ¿Por qué? Porque la pasé mal. No la pasé mal, weón, de una manera divertida con el Dark Souls. La pasé mal. Punto. ¿Sabes?
I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
La pasé mal y hay veces que nos reímos, jaja, mira, voy a dejar el control aquí. Pero pues, culiado, weón, no podéis simplemente plantear todos los puntos en los últimos 15 minutos del juego. Bueno, no, en los últimos 15 minutos del juego, no. Las últimas 2 horas. Porque las últimas 2 horas fueron pura exposición al respecto de eso. Sí, entiendo que vaya el mensaje. Al mismo tiempo, no creo que haya sido una buena idea.
Se extendió demasiado en todo lo que es el mensaje. Pero
No,
claro,
no se puede extender si simplemente pones que todo el mensaje sea expuesto en los últimos 20 minutos. Ese es el punto. No puedes poner que... No puedes esperar que todo eso pase y después decir, ay, así caché que sí, bacán. No, porque el mensaje no existe en la primera señora. No existe. Hay menciones chiquititas, pero ahí no hay una historia. qué? Porque la historia está siendo escondida a propósito de ti el 90% del juego. Y cuando te lo explican, ni siquiera es que tú estés controlando, que alguien te lo explique mientras estáis jugando, ¿no? Chúpalo. Chúpalo, que hay 2 horas de exposición. Así, gracias. Menos mal. ¿Qué habría hecho si no?
Gracias. Gracias por el dato. Metal Gear Solid 2 para el Nintendo. En la PlayStation 1, perdón.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than
¿Estaba hecho
just
así?
DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and
Supongo que se
movies,
equivocaron.
what we've seen,
Sí.
heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
No sé por qué se obsesionaron tanto con las dos medias, no te voy a mentir. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What?
What the hell?
Solo maté a una persona sin querer. What?
Yeah.
What?
Elefante.
Return your clear code to Konami. Probablemente cerraron esta página hace millones de años.
Saca sketches igualmente.
Llevan. No, me equivoqué. Konami, Japan. Clear code. Era un... podíais poner tipo... Podíais poner el código en la página. O sea, ¿sabes cómo Snake estaba hablando de pasar y mantener el pasado, no sé qué? Ya, podías meter tu código en la página. Y como podías meter el código en la página, iba a quedar guardado y la gente podía ver tus datos de la partida.
Vale. Eso, bastante mágico, la verdad. Bastante bonito, la verdad. Una lástima que la página ya no existe.
O sea, existe más o menos, pero dice que el programa se acabó hace 20 años.
Ujú. O sea que demoró. Se mantuvo arriba solo por 4 años.
Se mantuvo rueda un año.
Un año. Ah.
Ahí está el widget de Otacon que te regalaban.
Eso.
It
Increíble.
was fine.
Sí.
9, quizás.
Juego.
8.5, 9 sería mejor. Te juro que le habría puesto mejor nota si no fuera porque si no fuera porque a veces es bastante molesto de jugar la web.
Ujú.
Eso, no sé qué más. No sé qué más decirle, la verdad, no tengo ganas de seguir jugando. Iba a decir, LOL la mama, hagamos un equipo en Showdown mientras hagamos un equipo en Showdown la hora que nos queda y jugamos unas partidas, pero no tengo ganas. Sinceramente no tengo ganas de esa mierda. Eso, venga, buenas noches.
Dale, buenas noches. Pero